Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdown with my new
With the purring
appendage.
kitty.
And
Meow meow.
Tyler and Deb, hello. Joining
Hello.
us for our BS breakdown. If you know, you know, okay? It's a BS breakdown.
I can BS.
We're going to BS. I got a lot to BS about, especially a bunch of stuff that happened yesterday with someone from Memphis. We'll get to that in a minute.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Huh? Hashtag white boy summer. That's
Deb,
what my tagline should be. Hold on, I'm gonna change it.
White Boy Summer.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't wait to talk about it. But first, Deb, how the heck have you been? Like, what's new in Deb's world? We miss you so much. This always feels like such a throwback, like having you back on to join us. And I know, like, Allison and I were like, okay, so what are we gonna talk about tonight? And we were like, we're not even gonna have a game plan because we know, like, once Deb's in the in the space with us, like, we're just gonna be just like shooting the shit like old times. So, like, give us the update. What's new with you?
Let's see. Well, I'm in a new job. I've been in there for a few years. So I work for a big ophthalmology group in Greensboro.
Cool.
And I am in charge of the glaucoma department. And I just bought a house last year.
Nice.
So I got divorced. And
is that final now? Is
Oh,
that
yeah. I represented myself in court. I filed it for myself.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Nicole Kidman.
Wait, and it wasn't like a easy divorce because the ex was nowhere to be found.
Where the hell was he, Deb?
Apparently homeless in Philadelphia somewhere. I don't know. But I had to do a notice by publication in the Philadelphia Inquirer, and I had to run that for like 3 weeks.
Wow.
And then, I had to submit due diligence, whatever you call that. And so I had to do like a full search on the internet, phone calls and all this stuff. So I had to like compile all that together and then submit that to the court. And then, so then I go to court. Of course, he never responded. So then I go to court, and he's going through all the divorces that are happening that day, and everything is kind of like cut and dry with all of them. Yeah, okay. And then he gets to mine. He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to get back to you." And I'm thinking to myself, "Oh shit, I did something wrong. I fucked it up."
No.
Yeah. So then he gets back to me finally, like towards the end. And he's like, "Good job. Congratulations, you're divorced."
And that's it.
I did it all myself. The whole thing.
Good for you.
If it's to the point and I just want to be rid of this person.
Well, I had to divorce him before I could buy a house.
Yeah.
Because you can't buy property with being married, because he could stake claim to the house.
That is true, because when I bought my townhouse in December of 2010, my old house, Chris and I were still the first time we were married, we were getting divorced, but we weren't divorced yet. We were just separated. So he had to come in and sign a piece of paper, a legal document saying he would not claim anything. This was 100% my responsibility. And then he left. And that way I could buy it before our divorce went through.
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't find the man.
Yeah. So, I was about to say, that's been it.
There goes that.
6 years. I can think, 2018?
Yeah, I left December of 2018.
Yeah, so geez, dude.
That just goes to show like how slow the whole like judicial system works. Like, how like we say like we have a right to a speedy trial, like I call such bullshit on that. Like things could go like so much quicker and more efficient than they are. It's crazy that it took that long for this to finally wrap up, Deb.
Well, no, I didn't file it right away.
So my point
I
still
left
stands.
yes, I left there December of 2018. I did not file for divorce until I think August of 2022.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And
All right.
then
That's a little
by
better.
by the beginning of December of 2023, it was final.
Gotcha.
Well, he was supposed to be paying you like alimony and stuff.
He owes me over $27,000.
Yeah. So there was like a whole other, yeah, this was like a big thing.
Yeah, and
Gotcha.
that still
Gotcha.
stands. That still stands.
Yeah. And that's why they go off the grid and they think they'll never get caught. Listen, dude,
Mhm.
you're going to have to turn in that social for something.
Something.
For
Oh, he had a
something.
baby. He had a baby.
The fuck?
Oh God.
Probably knocked somebody up in rehab.
Oh my God. Yeah, you don't want to procreate with your rehab people. Trust me.
You just don't.
No, that's.
Because they'll fuck
I'll
up
take
too.
your word for it.
I've been in rehab and I was not attracted to one person.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't that desperate. Didn't
Yeah.
happen.
Mm-mm.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Because that's been a long time coming for you, but
Mhm.
you're happy. You love your
Oh my
house.
God, I'm so happy. I've
Yes.
never been happier my whole life.
That's great.
So
That's
happy.
good.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Big Brother 26?
Yeah.
Are you
Sure.
gonna watch this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
Did
Are
you
you
watch last
still
year?
doing the Did you watch last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch. I didn't feeds watch. I don't have time for feeds. I don't have the energy.
You didn't
for
miss
feeds.
anything.
Girl.
Yeah.
I'll turn it on in the background, and I have found that if I have something on in the background, I'm at the point in my life where I can't pay attention to two things at once. So I don't know what's happening. So I
Yeah.
don't know why I have it on. It's
Yeah.
like, why? But yeah, it's I didn't get cast this year again.
Did you try?
Breaking news. Yes.
Hmm.
Listen, I don't know what the deal is. I even went out on a limb. I sent in for Survivor. I sent in for Deal or No Deal Island. I went on this website where you can, like, it has all the stuff that's casting, and it devoted an entire afternoon to just whoring myself out. And then today I get that video from you where I could make 50 G's farting.
Just saying.
There's
Just
a woman
saying.
there. I could sell my feet. That is still a thing.
Bow
Listen,
chicka wow
I'm telling you.
wow.
Look at that Band-Aid on my toe.
Bow,
It's a
chicka
foot
wow,
fetish thing.
wow.
Yeah. I'm not sucking on my own toes though. That's extra. That's
No, I
extra.
got that taken care of.
What if they had like a fetish for like people who wanted to watch your cat lick your feet?
I'm sure that exists.
I could probably put some tuna water on my feet.
Deb, let's be honest. How many cats can you take on at once?
Oh God.
Well, I have
hear it.
5 here in the house. I got 3 outside.
I think I could do all 4 of mine.
Do you know that I brought ferals from my old apartment over here? I moved them.
The cats? The strays?
There was 3 left. Or no, there was 3 that after I got rid of the whole cat colony,
Yeah.
a mother cat came and had kittens under the house.
Oh no.
So I got them all spayed and neutered, and then the mother
Good.
took off and left the kittens. So I just kept feeding them. And then after I moved, I took them with me. And I have a big house back there. It's like a 3-story cat house, and then there's a chicken run over it, so they, don't run wild. So there's a great big old chicken run over it.
Little JoJo's mom. I'm sorry, biological mother.
Okay.
Is he in
Yeah,
here?
you need to clarify that.
He can't hear me. She visits him in the window behind me. And yesterday, I watched this cow. She's ballsy. I watched her chase a bird the other day and almost catch it. She chases squirrels. She's crazy, but it's fun. Like, it's fun to watch. I mean, like, she comes and she looks in the window and they look at each other, and it's like, it's like it's sad, but it's not sad because it's like she's happy that he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Bring her
And then-
in.
And
Let
then
her
my,
in.
I think she belongs to the people behind me because she's well fed. Here's the thing. My other cats are like, she wants him back. Why don't you just let him go? Here, let me help you open the window. Out.
Mhm.
But you also understand all three of the cats, they've never attacked JoJo. They don't swat nothing. You know, they bop him every once in a while because he's a little special.
Well,
But
he's special.
he's
Yeah.
he's special. And they don't, they don't fight. It's like they can sense that
He ain't right.
Yeah.
You're all-
he's a little off
Mhm.
center, but it's
No,
okay. We love
it's
him.
okay.
Speaking of off center, y'all talk a second. He wants out of the room and he's starting to knock shit over. So give me a sec.
As long as he's not
Um,
sitting.
Deb, like, what else have you been watching? Did you watch like Deal or No Deal Island? Like, do you watch The Challenge? Like, what's your like TV schedule like these days?
Okay, well, about a month ago, I lost the remote to my TV somewhere in the house.
Yeah.
So the TV hasn't been on since then
Oh no.
because I've been so busy. I just don't have time to like
Yeah.
tear the house apart to find this damn remote. I don't know where
Yeah.
it's at.
Just order a new one.
Well, hello.
Oh, that's a big kitty.
Say hi. Don't take my face off, please.
That's got to be Finley.
Yeah, that's
Fear of
definitely
losing your face. That's got to be Finley.
Finley. Yeah. Do you watch like The Challenge or anything?
I have not. I really haven't watched a lot of TV. I watched Survivor,
Uh-huh.
so the wrong person won, but whatever.
So you would have voted for Charlie?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he played a better game.
Who won again? I
Okay.
can't remember. God, it's been
Kenzie.
through. Yeah, I was a Charlie fan.
You see, Kenzie, she played a really good game in the beginning because she kind of slayed her whole tribe.
Wait, say that again?
She played a good game in the beginning
Yeah.
by getting rid of her whole tribe,
Yeah.
and then she just had a good social game for the rest of it. She didn't really do a lot.
Yeah, I think like people voted for her ultimately because like she was just so good at like making people feel good about her,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Charlie just seemed a little like robotic. Like he didn't have that like charm that Kenzie had, right?
Mhm.
And she had like a really good like never underestimate like an underdog story in Survivor or Big Brother. Like that is a very powerful tool to like win you a jury vote at the end.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I would do good in Survivor. Chris was doing the yard work before he went out of town, and he didn't mow a patch of grass for me.
Oh
And
no.
I said, "You missed a spot." And he goes, "No, that's for you to practice being in nature because you think you're going to start a fire and you go roll around in that grass." No, I don't know that grass.
Listen, are you good at survival? I mean, are you? Because
Depends on if you're a survivor.
Allison's like, let me think about that.
because the Naked and Afraid Discovery Channel is always looking for women.
I'm not
Oh,
going.
I'm sure they are.
I am not that. I can't survive like that. I can mentally survive. Like I know how to shut shit down in my head and do stuff, but I don't want anything crawling in my vagina or my butthole.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I would get that. Mhm. I wouldn't appreciate anything crawling up my butthole.
And with my luck, I'd be on my period. And it would be like it would be just disgusting.
Yeah.
So,
We won't want that. But they do give you product.
Oh, they do give you product for that?
Oh, absolutely. They don't want you dripping blood all over.
I thought that you had to like go completely commando.
I mean, you're going commando, but they're going to give you tampons.
Okay, I gotcha. Tyler wishes he was somewhere else.
Wait, so I know you're like bursting at the seams to talk about this, Allison.
What?
So we need to talk about Justin Timberlake and his mugshot and his DUI.
And his skin routine.
Yeah, apparently it's been brought to my attention that his skin regimen and routine is called being rich. So,
Yeah.
so I told us, like, okay, fair enough.
True.
Let me see if I can find it. I was reading some things before I bring it up that I thought, can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I was reading some stuff and before I bring it up, and just the irony of some of the, the name of his tour is the Forget Tomorrow World Tour. I bet you want to forget. It's forget yesterday.
I'm so curious if that tour is like selling. Like, you know how like J-Lo like had to cancel her tour because like her ticket sales were just so low.
I thought that was because of Ben.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It's because of low ticket sales. Come on.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same thing with Justin Timberlake.
You know what? It could be this whole Bennifer 2.0 separation is a cover for poor ticket sales. So she's using her marriage to spend time with her family and shit because of poor ticket sales.
Yeah,
wow.
I believe that for sure.
Wow.
Maybe if she wanted to sell tickets, maybe she should come out and condemn P. Diddy and say her too.
I would love to hear anything that she has to say about P. Diddy. Have y'all seen that video of him in the hotel?
Yes.
Wow.
That's just crazy. Like I am ready for the like 4-part documentary series that's going to.
When's that Hulu? Is it coming out on Hulu?
Is there one in the works? I wasn't sure, but like
50 Cent. Isn't it 50 Cent? Is it 50? I'm sorry, 50 Cent. Isn't he working on something? I heard he was working on something.
I thought he was just like one of the only rappers to like publicly like denounce.
I'll look it up right now. He is. Let me verify that.
Yeah.
While you're looking that up, I just want to tell you with Justin Timberlake, you know what his key to good skin is? It's the CO2 laser. It's gotta be. Look.
The CO2 laser? What is that?
Yeah. Look, I got rid of all my what the fuck lines with the CO2 laser. Just saying. No more.
What is this?
You know how I get my face burned off twice a year?
Did you get it? Did you get that too?
Yeah, I get like a layer.
Last year.
Every 6 months, I get this thing on my face. It burns. I have to hold a fan on it.
Oh no, that's like a chemical peel. No, this is a laser. A laser.
They shock my sunspots, old sunspots, with the laser, and they do it under my eyes, and it looks like I've gotten beaten up.
Wait, you want to see beaten up? I have pictures to prove it. Listen. First of all, like, I'm pretty tough when it comes to pain. So I had the laser done. The one to get rid of my what the fuck lines.
Yeah.
And my. So anyway, because like I'm old as shit. So anyway.
So RBF lines. That's what I call them.
Yes. Right. Exactly. So everything was fine. I had the usual redness and everything. But then I started to have a reaction to the ointment that I was putting on my face.
Oh, no.
And then you want to see what I look like?
Yes. Yes.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's see.
Hold on.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that was so painful.
Yeah. That looks like me after my nose job.
Oh, and then I'm just saying, then it would clear up. And then, I would pay a visit to my stone muffin around the corner. And this is what would happen after my face had cleared all up. And then, a night of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We won't say what.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
What caused that? It was healed and then it did that?
Blood vessels breaking from, I'm not going to say. Just...
Deb, I think we know.
Okay.
I think we know.
What?
Okay, so this is what look at the forehead. Look at the forehead. Hold on. And
it looks like a 3rd-degree burn.
Well,
you look like a burn victim.
Honestly,
the laser's burning stuff off.
True.
It didn't hurt at all. It didn't hurt at all. Like I literally did not feel this.
Let me tell you
Is there
something.
something wrong with me?
Deb, me, you, and Phelan need to do a show where we talk about all the shit we do to our face, because
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, I'm
had
not the right person for
layers
this combo.
peeled off. I've had laser treatments. I've had microdermabrasions. I've taught myself how to dermaplane, so I know how to do that with a scalpel. Like, I've literally mastered doing that on my own. I live next door to my esthetician, Deb.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know I was moving in next door to her 4 years ago, but it happened. But
Oh,
yeah, listen to that. 50 Cent, hold on, I just found it. 50 Cent, I'm just going to say it because I'm Southern. 50 Cent's Diddy docuseries sold to Netflix after bidding war. So yeah, 50 Cent did make a documentary about, because I think he's been an advocate. Like, he's been very vocal about this guy being a piece of shit.
Good for 50 Cent for doing that, though.
And
you know, I have a lot
what
of respect
about
for that.
J-Lo? What about J-Lo?
There's nothing. J-Lo has not said anything. I don't know if she's going to be in it.
Wait, what's her connection to P. Diddy?
She dated P. Diddy, I think, in 99, 2000.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
They went to the MTV Video Music Awards together.
She didn't say anything. Come on.
And wasn't there was an incident where she got arrested?
Yes, there was a shooting at a club.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
And I don't know. I can't remember if they were shooting, what exactly happened, but there was a shooting, and she was taken in and questioned along with P. Diddy because she was with him and it had to do with him. So there was a lot of that going on. I am very interested to see honestly, I don't think we're ever going to get anything out of J-Lo as far as Diddy goes. Yeah. But as far as Justin Timberlake, like, you've got the Forget Tomorrow World Tour. He's got, the name of his album is Everything I Thought I Was, and the first single off of it's called Selfish. Like, I could do this all day. This is just a wormhole. But let me bring it up. Hold on. I got this, and I've got other breaking news about him as well. No, I don't want all this other crap. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to move this. This is Allison talking everyone through what she has to do to share a screen. Okay. Because I don't have a share. I don't have a share screen. I have a present. Okay, here we go. Can you see it?
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yesterday morning, I wake up to the news that he got a DWI, which is not a DUI. A DUI is driving under the influence. And that could be in drugs and an array of, like, it's like a blender of everything. And driving while intoxicated is a DWI. So I was like, okay.
What's the difference?
I think the DWI is just alcohol. But he refused a breathalyzer 3 times. It's in the report. I looked at the report. He refused the breathalyzer 3 times. He didn't want to do it. He was arraigned really quick, but his trial date is July 26th. And the arresting officer was so young, he did not know who Justin Timberlake was. He didn't know about NSYNC. I think I don't know if there was someone with Justin. I don't know.
Well, that's good though. That's good.
And they tried to, like, explain to the cop who he was, and the cop was like, I'm sorry, I got to do my job. Here's the problem. Here's the thing. I am from Memphis. We love Justin here. Okay. I am not shitting on Justin whatsoever, but I am fucking tired of celebrities not being held accountable for their piss poor life decisions. Listen, you have access to unlimited amounts of funds. I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, I just thought I would follow my friends home. Bitch, no, you could have killed yourself.
Yeah.
somebody, a mother in a car with children. You could have done a lot of damage weaving in it. I was following I was following my friend home from the other lane in oncoming traffic, dude.
You
No,
can afford an Uber.
yeah, you can get an Uber. The difference between him and me is like if I'm being poor and I'm like spending my money on alcohol and I have to drive, that's my fucking fault.
That's a
Yeah.
great point. Deb is like in the age of Ubers, like getting a
Yeah.
DUI, like you have to be such a loser to get a DUI. And you're right, Allison, like money is no object for these celebrities. So it's not like he could like not afford an Uber either, right? And
Right.
it's New York. Like there are plenty of Ubers around.
Oh
Like
my
I don't want
God,
to hear an
everywhere.
excuse of like, yeah, exactly. Justin
All day,
Timberlake just
all night.
stinks. Like I'm living for this like newfound like cancellation of like, you know, is Justin really that great or that talented, or like do we really need Justin Timberlake anymore? The answer is no. And his SNL performance that he just did with that new single was terrible. Like I don't understand. Like he's just like, it's reeking of desperation for a comeback, and it's just not working for him. I'm sorry, Justin. It ain't working.
His eyes are really red. It looks like he's treating his glaucoma himself.
Girl, that's me after
Maybe
like 3 edibles.
Let me tell you something. This is what's going to happen, Deb. He's going to come out with a statement. He's going to blame it on his glaucoma. He was on glaucoma meds. He's going to take zero accountability, kind of like he did 20 years ago at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
He blamed Janet Jackson and everybody else and took zero responsibility. I'm going to tell you right now, I have had my mind has not stopped. I was on Twitter or whatever at 3:00 this morning reading comments. And here's the thing. I feel like Britney witnessed something 20 something year, 5 years. She saw something. And he was like, if you ever leave, it could be like, if you ever leave me or if something bad happens or whatever, I'm going to make sure you are screwed.
Yeah.
You know, I know that's probably taking it a little too far, but it would make sense. I mean, and now look who's got arrested. This guy has got issues. Okay, he was holding hands with another woman last year. He got busted while he was drinking. He has a fucking drinking problem. He has a problem. He has a disease. I'm an alcoholic. I can say this. He needs to get help. I would not make a fucking statement about anything until I went to counseling, rehab, something. Because you are not going to hold yourself accountable or speak the truth.
Yeah.
Until that happens.
Yeah.
And he just needs to take care of himself. He needs to put his he needs to take care of this shit because it's just going to get worse. And his complete career is spiraling. This is bad.
It is spiraling. It is. It's like celebrities just don't know when to just like hang it up and be like, listen, I've had a great career. Had some singles in the 2010s or 2000s, whatever. Like, NSYNC was very popular. Like, you have enough money to just like chill for the rest of your life, and it's very like attention-seeking behavior, or like I need this validation. I need I don't know. It feels like Justin needs to like prove something to himself lately, and I don't know what that is, and I don't really think that there's a space for it. I'm so sick of as a wedding photographer, I'm so sick of hearing "Can't Stop the Feeling" by that stupid Trolls movie. It's at every fucking wedding. So I'm just exposed to Justin Timberlake so much.
Stop driving.
That'll be on my do not playlist at the wedding for sure.
I don't know. When you're in it, when you're in addiction, you think you're bulletproof and you can do anything. And I'm going to tell you something. The only difference between Justin and I is I'm not famous and I didn't have people following me and judging me. And I did much worse things than this.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless America.
Is this his first offense?
Yes, this is his first time ever been. I've never been arrested or anything because I mean, not that I've done anything illegal, but here's the. Yeah, this is his first time, and I hope that he learns something from this and really grows from it. And frickin' Jessica Bielman, the
Has she said anything about this?
I haven't heard anything. The rumor
She's pretty
mill,
quiet.
the rumor mill went a little nuts last night, and I think everyone was jumping on top of false news, fake news. And the fake news was that Justin allegedly had traces of Molly, Popper, Struvada, and Coke in his bloodstream.
Not shocked.
And I'm so stupid. When I was talking to my where are y'all? When I was talking to my sister-in-law last night about this, I didn't know what the fuck Truvada was at first, but it sounded very
I
familiar.
don't either.
I go, is that a rapper? She's like, no, that's the PrEP drug for HIV. Like if you have, well, it can be treated for.
It's to prevent getting HIV.
HIV, like it also can be used to prevent hepatitis B, I believe I read. It can be used for people. There are soldiers who got stabbed with dirty needles in Iraq.
So does that mean that he's taking that because he is very promiscuous? I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't. If you're in like a monogamous marriage, I don't think there's a need for PrEP. Is what I'll say.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been stabbed with any dirty needles just from the way his skin looks.
True, his skin does.
I'm just throwing it out there. This is not someone who is breaking out from dirty needles. Okay.
I just can't get over how like bloodshot his eyes are. Like.
Yeah.
And it just his beard does it look like he's trying not to laugh. I mean, he's like, "Oh, my life is over."
No, he knows he's getting away with it. Stop it.
Apparently, he told the cop like, "This is gonna ruin my tour, my national tour, or something like that."
Forget tomorrow tour. The forget what? Who are you?
Oh God.
Oh, you did that song from the Troll movie? I think I saw that.
I cannot with this guy. Ugh.
I don't know. I my heart goes out to anyone who is so blinded by their addiction that something like this has to happen to wake them up.
For people that are like that wealthy and famous, though, you know.
I don't care if it's around the gosh damn corner. Don't get behind the wheel. I almost lost my son 4 years ago to a DUI accident that he fucking caused. Okay. I've been on both sides of this.
Scary.
And it sucks and it's scary and it's so preventable. It's so
I lost my sister to a drunk driver.
Yeah. So it's a sad there are so many options that are available these days. If you can't
I stay home and drink.
Yeah. If you can't afford an Uber, but you can afford the you can't afford the Uber, but you can afford the alcohol, then stay home.
Yeah.
Don't go out. Be freaking responsible. Man, I used to get so shit-faced at home. Oh, my God. I had to call a cab once and to go meet some people.
I was going to say, you were home? You had to call a cab?
I had to call a cab. I was at home and I had to go meet some people. And it was like an $80 cab fare. And I still, to this day, 15 years later, think I got screwed. How?
Absolutely.
How?
If you're drunk, they're taking the long way.
Well, I handed him my card.
Of course.
That was my, and he swiped it, did all that, and he tipped himself very generously.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
He took the long way.
Yeah, because I think I fell asleep in the back. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I was going to a club.
Yeah, if you don't give them directions or put your GPS on so they can hear the directions.
Yeah. It's like floating back to me. I was going to this shitty club called Rayford's, downtown Memphis, that literally only plays Michael Jackson songs, which is not bad. I love Michael Jackson. I'll tell you. But the dance floor is so small. Okay, let's look at Justin's face. His head is the club. Okay? The tip of his nose and nostrils is the dance floor. That's it. The rest of it is lounge area and 3 bars, and this itty bitty little nose is the dance floor. It's god awful. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't even hey, listen. Thank God I'm a different place in my life. Oh, but yeah, like I said, I really hope he gets help. And like my husband was in shock. Chris goes, "Wait a minute, he gets to bang Jessica Biel?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "And he's taking that?" I go, "Yeah, he is." Is he
Yeah.
Does
bisexual?
she know that?
I mean, he could be bisexual. I don't care. Listen, it's not gonna it's not gonna change my opinion of him. I don't care. But like they're saying now, it's the news. The people who broke it are backpedaling, saying it's not true. It's a lie. It was just, of course it is. It's called damage control. What do you call that? Dark Hollywood? Is that dark
That
Hollywood,
is,
Tyler?
I mean,
Give
Justin
me your dark
Timberlake
Hollywood
is.
theory.
Oh, for sure. Like, okay. I feel like Justin Timberlake. He's the type of celebrity that wants to be in dark Hollywood, but dark Hollywood does not want him to be.
Explain what dark Hollywood is for people who are just now tuning in and hearing about dark.
Okay, yeah. So like, I just had this conversation with I forget who it was one of my friends, but like I was explaining dark Hollywood and they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, you don't know about dark Hollywood?" So dark Hollywood is kind of just this like generic conspiracy theory I have that like some celebrities just have like there's just like something like iffy about them that like I could see them being like a terrible person who's like contributing to like the downfall of society, right? Like they are like behind closed doors like doing some really dark like shady shit. Can't prove it, but it's just like a vibe, right? Like Ellen DeGeneres is totally in it. I would say Neil Patrick Harris is a part of it. I think Drew Barrymore and Kelly Clarkson, once they got their talk shows, are now a part of dark Hollywood. But like there's like a certain subsection of celebrities that want to be a part of dark Hollywood but are not in it. Like Justin Timberlake, for example. I could also see Lea Michele wanting to be invited to dark Hollywood, but she is not a part of dark Hollywood. There are also like celebrities where there's just no way that they are a part of dark Hollywood. Like I could see like who are like genuinely like good people. Like I think like Emma Stone is not in dark Hollywood. I don't think Kiki
Excuse
Palmer.
me, that's Emily Stone.
Emily Stone.
She wants to be called by her.
Let's see. Let me think of like
Is that
other
her
celebrities.
government name?
It is her government
Her
name.
legal name.
Yeah,
Interesting.
now she wants to go by that. And
I will always call her Emma Stone.
I'm just
sorry,
like,
not sorry.
Yeah, I just know her by Emma Stone.
You have,
Yeah.
like 2 Oscars. Get over it.
Gosh, who else is in dark Hollywood? Yeah, it's just kind of like a vibe check, you know? Like if you're like, something like feels a little shifty about this person. Reese Witherspoon, she's in dark Hollywood.
God.
Mindy Kaling, she's in dark Hollywood.
Would I be in dark Hollywood? Would I be in dark Hollywood?
No, definitely not.
Shit. Would Deb be in dark Hollywood?
No.
Would you?
I'm trying to think of who that has been. Actually, I don't want to answer that question.
Kim and Tina be in dark Hollywood?
They would want Kim to be in dark Hollywood, but Kim would not be a part of dark Hollywood.
I got to talk about something though, real quick. If it's okay, can I shift gears?
Yeah. Can we take his headshot off the?
Yeah, I was gonna say I got to get this off here because I'm sick of looking at it. Cassie Lee in the chat. Has anyone watched Six Schizophrenic? I got a piece of fucking fuzz.
Here.
Fucking lip. Okay, sorry. So profesh. It's cat hair, dude. It's everywhere. So
Sure, it's cat hair.
Has anyone watched Six Schizophrenic Brothers on Max? Yes. I just finished it yesterday. It's 4 episodes, like 45 minutes each. And it's about this. Listen to this. 12 kids. Irish Catholic family. No shock there. 12 kids. That's a low number, apparently. 12 kids, 10 boys, and then 2 girls. At the very end, 2 girls. 6 of the brothers had schizophrenia. Or as some of them say, schizophrenia. Which, God, every time they said schizophrenia, I don't care if that's the proper way to pronounce it. Stop it. But they, One of the brothers, I think, committed suicide and killed his girlfriend. So there was 5 left. And out of the 5, only 4 are alive. And it turns out the younger sister is taking care, like helping take, they're in assisted living, but she's helping take care of them and stuff. And like no one else, none of the normal siblings are helping her, which is really sad. But they had no problems being interviewed, getting that paycheck for the interview.
Oh, of course.
But it was very interesting, especially since the oldest child was born in 1945 and the youngest was born in 1965. It really touches on mental illness and the way it was handled and carried out. The oldest child
back then
was
It
hospitalized.
wasn't handled. They
It
were
wasn't
just put
handled.
away
Yeah,
in
like
the homes.
the oldest child, like it hit all of them except maybe 1 or 2 when they were younger, but everyone else was older when it hit. And the oldest one, like they had treated and then they just let him stay home. And
Yeah, they give them like shock therapy
yeah,
and lobotomies.
one of the guys was a functioning schizophrenic, but he molested his younger sister.
Oh,
It was terrible. And then like one of them went off and committed suicide, murder suicide with his girlfriend, and one of them had like really bad brain damage, they think, that triggered the schizophrenia. It really has opened my mind. And I'm not trying to make light of this, but I'm like, I've met some schizophrenics and who don't know they're schizophrenic, and I still know them. So I was really intrigued by the whole schizophrenic thing, Tyler.
No comment.
You know, and it's a really good documentary. I don't really like how it ended. It kind of just ended. Like you had this whole buildup, like what is going on and what's happening, but it didn't really. One of the guys is so far gone that he thinks he's Paul McCartney during the Wings era. Like he thinks he's the lead singer of Wings. That, if you don't know, Tyler, that is the band that Paul McCartney fronted after the Beatles.
Oh, interesting.
That did Band on the Run.
So this guy thinks that he is
he
literally
pulled out
Paul
a
McCartney.
cassette tape. Well, after he pulled out his pack of Marlboro Reds, he pulled out his Wings cassette tape. He goes, "See, I have proof. Here it is."
Clearly Delulu.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. But yeah, you're right. It was not handled.
That's crazy.
They do go into electric shock therapy. They showed some people getting it, having it done, and it's one of the brothers wore a bandana around his head because he was embarrassed from the scars. Because you build up a tolerance to this medicine. You do. Whenever I'm telling you, from a mental health standpoint, there's always the risk of building up a tolerance to these medications to the point where it doesn't work anymore. And one of the, you do have, it is a necessary evil to have that electric shock therapy done. And he had to have it done. And it's sad. And he seemed like such a sweet guy at the very end. They all seemed very sweet when they were in wheelchairs. Okay. And they couldn't do shit, violent shit. It was like, wow. It's like you do kind of feel bad, but it is a mental illness. It's a disease.
It got swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Years and years ago. Look at Rosemary Kennedy.
Oh my God, that's right.
They got her. Yeah, she got a lobotomy.
What happened to her? Did we ever find it? She's dead, of course. I think she's dead, but like she is one of the if you don't know out there, you young ones, John F. Kennedy had a sister who was mentally ill.
Oh, and really? I didn't know that.
They took her away. They had a lobotomy done. You can Google image Rosemary Kennedy and you'll see images of her, but it is not. That's how that was handled back then.
Yeah.
And then you had this whole generation of, you just don't talk about it. You just don't talk about it. I had a friend of mine in acting. God, he committed suicide in December of 2000. And he was severely depressed and had major issues. And we talked about it. But his parents, his mother was not present in his life. And his stepmother and his father did not believe in therapy and doing it. He's like, you're not depressed, you're just bored. So they signed him up for football, soccer, wrestling. Like he had to do all this after school stuff. And when he didn't have anything to do, they blamed it on boredom of not having an after school activity. So that's how he got into acting, and he really wanted to do the acting, but his dad was so fucked up. He saw how happy he was with the acting. He wouldn't support it.
Did you ever see that movie? Did you ever see that movie, Girl Interrupted?
Yes. Oh God, the chickens.
Yeah, the chicken. Oh my God.
Brittany Murphy and the chickens. Says her mom was sent away when. Yeah.
So what they did, they put him away.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen Girl Interrupted, Tyler, with Angelina Jolie?
Oh God, you gotta see it.
I've never seen a single movie with Angelina Jolie in it.
Okay, so this is the movie she won the Best Supporting Oscar for in 2000.
It was amazing. The movie was really, really good.
It had Elizabeth Moss in it from Handmaid's Tale.
Your favorite?
Before the Who Farted face. I mean, she really... She was like she was like
Which one was that?
She was the burn victim.
Oh, okay.
Little redheaded burn victim. And Brittany Murphy was in it. She was a girl that had she had some kind of eating disorder or something was going on, and her father was molesting her, and would bring her little Cornish hens, little chickens to eat. Yeah, and she was obsessed with. She kept like the carcass under the bed.
Yeah, she would hoard all the carcasses under the bed. She would never throw them away.
Yeah. There's a whole
I've been watching, I think I was telling you about this earlier, Allison. So on YouTube, there is like literally a 4.5 hour video about just everything to do with like the Star Wars hotel in Disney. And it is such an excellent deep dive on like how much of a flop that was. Like it's crazy. And she so the girl who made this video, she actually like stayed at the hotel, and I think it was around like $7,000 for her stay. Like it is supposed to be this like premium experience, but like the rooms are so small, you can't turn the lights off for like the screens that are reenacting like space flying by. It literally looks like the Big Brother Canada 5 like Space Odyssey house, but like a worse version of that.
I've seen pictures of it. I saw a little mini YouTube tour of it online when it came out, and it's really little space quarters. Let me tell you something about Disney and Star Wars. It's not a shock that flop. The nail in the coffin for Star Wars came in. I'm sorry, but when George Lucas sold it to Disney, I don't know if anyone's heard of the Alkalite that's out on Disney Plus. It's a new Jedi. It's terrible. I haven't even seen it. I've watched reviews of it. It's some kind of Jedi spinoff thing. It's pre this or that or whatever the fuck. And I've watched reviews of it because they're so funny. There is a Star Wars Christmas special from 1977 or 78 that is
You're going to hate me for this, Allison, but Glee did a reenactment of that Christmas special.
It's terrible. The Chewbacca's were they had like a Chewbacca family. The makeup was so bad. Harrison Ford won't even make eye contact with anyone when they ask him about it. Like, it's so terrible. Like, I think he almost smacked Jimmy Kimmel for asking him. I don't know. But it was so bad. My point is, it's better than The Acolyte.
Wait, I really think that it was the character Jar Jar Binks that killed it.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. 25 years ago when that movie came out, that's episode 1, by the way, The Phantom Menace, Star Wars episode 1. That was one of the first movies we took my son to see. He was really little then, and he was obsessed with Jar Jar Binks. This kid had Jar Jar Binks action figures, pajamas, twin set bedding, a comforter and shit.
I love the troll. I love the troll characters in the Star Wars universe. So I'm talking like Jar Jar Binks, Babu Frick. I'm a big
Boba Frick is cute.
I fucking love Babu Frick. He like
Yeah.
makes like 7, 8, 9. I love the random monster in Return of the Jedi who's like singing for who's the big guy? Jabba?
Jabba the Hutt.
You know the girl that's like,
Mhm.
"We man and we did we
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I just want to add really quick that was not in the
You're welcome.
original Return of the Jedi. That was added in
Oh,
the
really?
1997 re-release, where George Lucas went back and added all the special effects that he couldn't do.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
the late
okay.
90s, he
Interesting.
re-released Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi with updated special effects and deleted scenes that he couldn't keep because of the because he couldn't do the special
And
effects.
that had a theatrical release, right? Like those
Yeah.
like the okay. So
I
those are
worked
the
in
ones
the
that I
movie
saw
theater when
in-
those were re-released.
Oh, really? That I like
Yes.
that's like my earliest like movie theater going experience with my dad is seeing like
Mhm.
those Star Wars movies in I guess 97 you said?
Yeah, they re-released them in 97. And I will tell you this, as a little girl who grew up in the Star Wars era, and Deb, you know all about that, how big it went, all
Yes.
that.
Yeah, we went to go see it in like
Yeah.
I think 6th or 7th grade.
Mhm.
The whole class went to go see the original Star Wars.
My brother, I was born in 77, like 3 months before the original came out, but my brother's 5 years older than me. And my mother took my brother to see the original Star Wars. And I was there, but I was like a little baby. And I loved like I didn't wake up one time. Like I slept through the whole thing. And I guess that's back when babies behaved in movies. I don't know. I remember Empire Strikes Back we saw at the drive-in. And I was so excited because I got to go to the, a drive-in in my pajamas. I passed out before it even started because I was like 3 or 4. And then Jedi came out and I was like 6. And we saw that twice at the movies. And I was like all about the Ewoks because I was in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ewoks are cute.
Something about
They're cute.
sitting in that movie theater when I was 20 years old and watching for the first time the original Star Wars on the big screen in Dolby Digital surround all around you. And that that Star Wars coming across the screen, that chill and shiver that went up my spine has not been matched since. That is an unbelievable moment that takes you back to my childhood. It takes me back to a happier time in my life. Like that's why a lot of people give me shit. I love Star Wars. That triggers a special time in my life with my brother and my family, and all that. And my son is obsessed. Like we all love it. I could have I done without about 90% of Rise of Skywalker and some other, the last 3 because they're making another one now and they're bringing Rey Skywalker back, whatever.
Are they really?
Yes. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, so who's that act? Daisy
Ridley.
Daisy Ridley is the Jedi. She has taken on the Skywalker last name, and they're bringing her back in the next one as this big Jedi leader. She was the Emperor from the original film's granddaughter, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what the point of all this is. Why because Disney sucks, and that I'm not surprised the hotel bombed.
Yeah, it's just a really. It is such like she like I want to give her props for like how thorough of a job she did. Like every single part of this like shitty experience is like so detailed with like video footage of like the actual like events and stuff like that. It's really fascinating. So if you need something like just playing in the background while you're like babysitting or like doing work or something like that, it has like 8 million views. Like it is a big hit right now on YouTube.
Back me up here, Deb. He's obviously never babysat.
Have you ever babysat?
What am I gonna watch in the background, Tyler?
Well, no, I just mean like something that like you don't have to be paying too much attention to. You know what I mean? Just like audio playing, like you can like I don't know, like it's not like you have to be seated and like really paying attention to it. It's
If it
just like
doesn't
easy
have
listening in the background.
red cars named Lightning McQueen in it,
Oh,
or balls, and I'm talking about he loves watching balls. Like they have
balls,
these videos
like
on YouTube of
balls.
balls, not like genitalia, but like balls going in. They take balls and they put them down. Okay, it's like you build a like balls going through obstacle courses and stuff. Like he's fascinated with like that kind of thing. Like I can see his little brain
Thank God it's
working.
not testicles.
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah. You have to watch what you look up. Toddler balls. It's not something you want in your
Don't look that up.
I'll never forget the year my mom
YouTube
wanted to
algorithm.
go.
Just like don't look up blue waffles.
Yeah.
Oh God,
exactly.
Blue Waffle. That just unlocked like a college memory for me. Like that
Did
video
you have
and
blue
like two
waffles
girls.
in college?
No, but like that video and like Two Girls, One Cup and like
Oh, God,
all of
no.
those videos.
I watched Two Girls in One Cup at work. This guy that we worked
a
with
great
named
place to watch it.
Shannon. His name was Shannon, and this guy lived deep in Mississippi. Okay. And he was hilarious. He called me and this girl into his office one day and he was like, hey, come here, look at this. And I'm like, no, because whenever he said that, you knew whatever was coming up on his computer was
God.
going to get someone fired, but you didn't care. And he goes, come on, watch it. He turns on Two Girls in One Cup, and I'm like, oh no, the other girl
I don't know what that is.
mesmerized by it. And guess what? Flash forward,
Should
the
I
two
not
are
look?
married now.
Okay. I've not. What is Two Girls in One Cup? Please
It's
explain that to me.
it's has to do with shitting in a cup.
They
And,
shit in a cup and then like smear it all over each other.
Yeah,
And
they
like
shit in a
eat
cup.
it.
You need it.
Oh God.
And they're probably richer than Jesus. I'm
Well,
serious.
Probably.
Well, look at the girl. Look at the video I just sent you today of the girl that made $50,000 selling her farts.
Dude, all I need is a hot Dr. Pepper and a bag of broccoli, and I will be a millionaire.
Hot
On an
Dr.
empty
Pepper?
stomach. Like room temperature Dr. Pepper. Like it's not cold.
Ew.
I could belch and fart at the same time.
I do not like Dr. Pepper.
And you just like fart in a jar, quick, seal it, and then send it to them.
Is that like okay, let me ask you something. Is that real? Like, can you really fart in a jar and keep the contents?
Well,
do we know? Are we asking for a friend?
I've never
let's
done
try it. I think one of you
Okay.
should try and do it. Try and fart in a jar, quick, close it, and then a couple hours later, open it up and see if it's still in there.
Tyler?
I volunteer Allison.
Whose tribute?
Not me.
My husband would do a heartbeat. My husband would be like, where's the fucking jar? I wouldn't even have to finish the question. I think he might.
Okay, but what, like from how you have explained like his like the stuff that goes on down there, like that shit probably stinks. I would not want that in a jar.
I have wiped so much ass in the last almost 3 years. I don't want to. I had like little Archie had a like he blew his little butthole out today, and I'm like right before I was about to take him home, he's sitting on my lap, and he shit so hard I felt it hit the diaper, and my husband just looks down at me. He goes, "Was that him or you?" And I'm like, hello. I think it was him.
I think it was him. Not sure.
I think
We're getting there. Yeah, he's not used to like, I don't know. He doesn't. It's like we've done this before. Cloud is almost 3. You've heard this shit before, and he's like, I don't know. There's just something different about it this time. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, we'll get him to fart in a jar.
Okay.
Quick, close it up, and then come back an hour later and see if it's still there.
There you go.
Do I get pink eye? Well, I get pink eye.
As long as he's not farting on your pillow, you won't get pink eye. If you do, I'll send you some medicine.
You know, my husband has sleep apnea, and he sleeps with a CPAP machine. So most of the time we're sleeping in separate rooms, okay? Just because it's so loud. We slept in the same bed the other night and I woke up with a rash and I was like, I think I'm fucking allergic to you. I don't know if I want him to fart in a jar. I don't know what that would do to me.
I think you should fart in a jar because
All right.
you could start a business because there are some
Deb, you and I are going to do a side hustle. We're going
Oh
to
my
wrap
God. I
this
would
up
love
and
for
we're going
this
to
to
plan a
be
side
like your
hustle.
I would love for this to be like your Shark Tank like presentation
Yeah.
is like going to them with like fart jars for sale. Bum 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 bum.
Dude, you could go to Slim
bum.
Chickens and get a mason jar like brownie thing. And
you just save old peanut butter jars. They're
clean it
the
out.
glass ones.
Yeah.
You clean it out and everything. Save your old peanut butter jars and
Dude,
then just
I can't be the only person whose grandparents used to save those things. But anyway, Deb, will you come back and talk Big Brother 26 with me this season?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. I'll be
I'm
watching
answering for her. Yes.
Yes, we're going to do it. It's going to be fun. I'm not talking about life. I just want to watch it this year and just have fun with it. I don't want to, I don't care anymore. It's just fun, whatever. But it won't be on me if it's not fun because it'll be on the casting and Julie Mendez Jesus.
Let's be real. Let's be real here. We go through this every year. We get so excited preseason. Like those first few like press images of Julie Chen come out and we're like, oh my God, it's right around the corner. What's the crazy twist gonna be?
It's gonna be AI generated this year.
Yeah, and then the cast is revealed. It's all like influencers and models and like hot dummies. The first like week or two is good, and then somebody's gonna say some like racist or problematic shit. Production's gonna intervene, introduce some like game-breaking twists that all of the super fans totally hate. All of our fan favorites are gonna be voted out around the mid-jury. One of them will go on to win America's favorite, so like we'll get that at the finale. But like the last third of the season is just going to be the same person winning competitions literally the rest of the season for what's inevitably going to be another 100-day.
What?
No, did he freeze? As long as it's not the doo-doo one last year, I'm okay.
And then he'll wear his red "Make America Great Again" to the finale.
Do you think that Trump is jealous of all the attention that Justin's mugshot is getting?
Yeah.
He's like, no,
wait. Have you seen what he's been doing? Speaking of like wanting attention, he is literally waving to nobody. So he'll come off the plane. There are no crowds whatsoever. And he's like,
who, Trump?
Yeah.
There's no one out there?
There's no one out there. You got to see, because I watch the Midas Touch. They play the videos all the time. He'll come off the plane. He'll wave here. He'll turn around and wave there. Go down the steps and wave. There are fucking nobody there except for the Secret Service. That's it. There are no crowds whatsoever. And he's literally waving to nobody.
I really just want to wipe the slate. Not to talk politics, but I really just want to wipe the slate clean with the presidential election. Can we just get 2 new people in there? Can we just get a Republican and Can we get 2 new people to run? Please.
I still have the feeling that, well, sorry, like, first of all, that's hilarious that like my computer froze while I was like talking shit about Big Brother. Like Julie Chen definitely sent a message to StreamYard being like, cut it right now. But I still kind of feel like we somehow are not going to get a Biden versus Trump rematch in November.
Oh, like, God,
something's going to happen to one of the candidates.
Shit show. It's going to be terrible.
Trump's going to jail.
But he can still run, though, right? Has a felony.
From jail.
He can.
How come?
You would think the founding fathers would have thought about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, if you're a felon, you cannot vote.
But you can run for president.
You cannot own a firearm.
If you are a felon, you're in prison serving a sentence. You're not. It's not the Oval Office. What is it? You don't have an Oval Office.
You're gonna have like a 4-6 cell.
Is it a solitary? Do you get solitary? The pen? You're in the yard. What is it?
Shoe.
You're in the shoe. What is it?
The solitary
Who's
housing
your-
unit. The
What is?
shoe.
What
The
are
shoe
you going to
office.
do for your vice? Is your protection going to be your vice president?
Why? He tried to have him killed.
I mean,
Yeah.
if he's going to have to be someone's bitch, or he's going to have to make someone his bitch, is that
Ain't
going to be his
nobody.
VP?
No, listen. Donnie Diapers is not going to be anybody's bitch because ain't nobody going to want to fuck some dude in diapers. Because he shits his pants.
Well, I think both candidates shit
They
their
call him
pants.
Donald Von Shits
True.
a lot. They call.
There's just a
better
lot of involuntary shit from both of them.
They call him Donald.
That's why they
Von
didn't want an
Shits a
audience
lot.
for the debate.
There's not going to be an audience?
No, there's new rules for the debates. There's
God.
going to be no audience. The mics are going to be muted when the other person is speaking. What else? Like all questions are being like sent in or something like that. There's no like opening statements for the presidents, and these are rules that both candidates agreed to. So hopefully, I'm excited to see this new debate format. Actually, like I feel like it's going to be more policy talk and less like interruption and like audiences going like woo and like turning it into this like crazy like sports event that it has been for the past few presidential
you mean like
cycles.
Congress? You mean like Congress?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Sora's clinking for water. 1 second.
But it's
Very
like
back.
the slogan is "Make America Great Again." That was the first time around. But isn't it "Make America Great Again Again"? So is it MAGA? 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 I mean, is that what it is? I'm just trying to figure it out. Is he going to get this inked on his body from prison?
No.
Is he going to have a teardrop by the time he's sworn in? If he wins,
Well,
will he-
no, because the teardrop means that you killed somebody. So, well,
he
the
might
fact
have
is,
had to. He might
Well,
have to.
what's his
Make a
face is
shiv.
dead.
Make a
Well, what's
shiv.
his face is dead. So, what's his name?
Who?
The guy that was in prison, the child molester.
Epstein?
Epstein. Yeah, you don't think he had anything to do with that? He had everything to do with that. He had to
Oh, is that
shut
the
him
guy
up.
that committed suicide?
Suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suicide.
Good
Man,
lord.
that's a whole other show, man. I've watched the chick that his madam, whatever her, what is her name?
Ghislaine Maxwell?
God,
Yeah.
dude,
The one
they
who
are
wished
going
her
after
well?
her.
Yeah.
They're
you're right,
going
Deb.
after her. They're what?
Yeah.
Trump
When
said,
she's going-
I wish her well to Ghislaine Maxwell.
You're like,
my-
please don't tell the truth.
Dude,
Don't
all
tell
his,
us.
all of the male Trumps are on that list. Let's just be honest.
Oh,
And
for sure.
if for sure,
Except for Barron.
except for Barron. Well, I don't know, man. That he's older now, but then again, that was a long time ago, and he's been gone a while. Epstein,
Yeah,
has been gone.
Epstein's been dead before Barron's balls
Okay.
dropped.
True. Okay. Well, on that note, Barron's balls. We're gonna leave it at that. Deb, please come back. I'm gonna reach out. We're gonna have you back.
Yeah, we miss you.
We miss you so much. I want you back on the show. It'd be fun. We'll work something out. But I'm telling you, man, I am terrified for this. I don't know, man. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But we'll see. We got 2 people in diapers. God, I can't.
Yeah.
And I'm not shitting on people who wear diapers. I hang out. Most of
Probably
the
shouldn't
people
be
I
a
hang out with,
president.
most of the people I hang out with are in pull-ups and diapers.
Yeah, but they're babies.
It's just the most
They're
intellectual conversation I had the other day. It was about red cars that go woo woo. So it is what it is.
Allison for president 2024.
You know what? I would. All 3 of us in cap. Let me tell you something. I'd clean house. We would take care of shit. There'd be no problem, hands down.
I think I would make a great president. I think I have what it takes to be.
I want to be
leader.
Speaker of the House.
Well, then why don't you run?
Yeah, run. Look, if a felon can run.
Because I don't have millions of dollars.
Listen, I'm going to be Speaker of the House.
Listen, you don't need to. You just have to get people.
Also, like,
you.
no, like I truly don't believe that like somebody should run for president if they don't have experience in politics. Like that's how we like. I would be a good president, but like that's just me like patting myself on the back. Like I don't have any political experience.
No,
like, and we're in this mess because Trump does not have any political experience.
I don't want to be president. I just want to be Speaker of the effing House. I want to get up there I want to be on a podium, standing on a stool, and I want to just like Corky Romano the shit out of it.
Actually, I would like to be on the Supreme Court. That's what I would like to be on.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to sit behind the president during the addresses that he gives, just so
Are you gonna be Pelosi like ripping the papers?
Be like, put.
You would do that.
I'd be the worst person. Why is she even back there? I don't know.
Have you seen Veep?
I love Veep. What is it? Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Like I was never into Seinfeld, so I never really saw it.
Yeah.
And you weren't into Seinfeld?
No.
I've never seen
shocking.
I know, but Veep, she's like the first female vice president. Yeah, she's the first female vice president, but then POTUS, something happens to him, and she's like the president for a while. And she's got like Anna Klumsky from My Girl as one of her assistants.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, that's her? Yeah, I only watched the pilot.
Oh my God. I think I steamrolled through that during COVID. I can't remember.
We had to watch My Girl in middle school in health class as part of like a death and dying.
Spoiler.
Also, that's where like my big fear of bees stems from, is that movie. Also, spoiler. But Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Yeah, like I saw that in the movies and I didn't know how it was going to end. And I was 14 and I was totally fine with it because I could give a shit about Macaulay Culkin. At that time, I was so burnt out on Home Alone 1 and 2. I was kind of happy to see him.
You're like, this kid deserves it.
I was so happy to see this last die. I love Macaulay Culkin though. Like I totally love the guy. But back then I was like, God, I need to see the whole death. I don't just need to see him swatting at the bees. I want him on the ground, being swarmed. I want the hive to fall on his face. I want this to turn into Alien.
Like in the Hunger Games, like the person that dies from like the bee's nest, like you see how like disformed like their faces. Like you want like a shot like that, basically.
Did you ever see The Good Son? That movie he was in with Elijah Wood?
Wait, don't you have like AI photo generating software? Like, can't you just like generate like child Macaulay Culkin dead from bee stings?
Do you really want me messing around with that, Tyler? You're going to be getting messages at 2 o'clock.
You're going to be on some lists because of me.
But there's a movie where he played like a really bad kid, and Elijah Wood was like the adopted brother, and they're the same age.
I think I saw the movie. I just don't remember it all.
And the mother of Macaulay Culkin at the very end, the two boys are falling off a cliff, and she grabs them both, and it's like she has to let go of one in order for her to live, and can only save one. And she totally lets Macaulay Culkin go. Like she totally just lets that little
bastard go.
Bye. Home Alone now, bitch.
Bastard.
My husband's blowing up my phone because he's hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Like, so without me. Okay.
All right. Well, Deb, it was good to see you. We'll definitely have you back on for Big Brother. We love you. We miss you.
Love you guys too.
Be fun. All right, guys. Prescribe, subscribe, whatever.
Prescribe.
You know the drill.
We are prescription.
It's in the bottom of it's in the body of the video.
All right. Bye-bye.
Wow. Are we ending this or what? Are you hitting the button or am I? The button?
I was waiting for you to stop talking. All right.
Do
bye,
you ever
everybody.
wait for me to stop talking? No.
No, that's true. I'm not going to start.
You always hit end before I'm done.